We get the most votes of anybody, of any sitting president in history. And he beat us by a whisker. And it was a terrible thing.
So why did we do Stop the Steal? Why did anyone go to January 6th? Why is anyone sitting in jail? Why did anything bad happen to anybody? Why did everyone get censored? Why is everything bad that has happened to the people that are involved, why did that need to happen if you're just going to walk it all back and say, oh, I lost? Well, it would have been good to know that before 1,600 people got charged. It would have been good to know that before I had all my money frozen, put on a no-fly list, banned from everything, lost all banking and payment processing. Would have been good to know that before I, in 2017, dedicated my life to this as an 18-year-old in college.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Actually, I'm not, Nick. I'm not wondering any of that. I mean, so you're mad because you were lied to by Donald Trump. Is that what is he lying now or lying then? You're upset because you feel like a jilted racist. Okay, if you say so. Well, Fuentes was once a zealous supporter of Donald Trump and even dined with Trump at Mar-a-Lago in 2022. Is it true the toilets are gold down? It's just very tacky structure. Are they gold toilets? It screams of just, I don't know. What do I know? I don't really have good taste either. What am I talking about? Let's stick to the facts here. 2022, dined with Trump. The adoration has since faded, partially because Trump tapped Senator J.D. Vance, who has the nerve to have a non-white, non-Christian wife as his running mate. Now that's sick. That's how they act. Recently, Fuentes openly declared war on the Trump campaign, vowing to deploy activists in swing states for the purpose of depriving Trump of votes. It's amazing how they think they're even more powerful than they are. But I guess if you lead a racist army, then go on and lead it. Take the battle wherever you want. Fuentes' disgust with Trump only increased after the former president seemingly finally admitted that he lost the 2020 election. That contradicted everything Trump has said for the last 4 years, essentially destroyed the justification for the entire Stop the Steal effort. Didn't you have to give the money back? Didn't they raise a lot of money? That's my question. Later in the same interview, however, Trump nevertheless called the election a fraud. Fuentes noted that if Trump knows that he lost the 2020 election, then he deserves to be charged by special counsel Jack Smith for his efforts to overturn the results of the election. These people, they just say nutty things. I think, I've never been high. Yes, I've never smoked a joint. I've never been high. I've never even been drunk. But I would think that just having a conversation with Nick Fuentes and those who love and support him would kind of be like tripping. Those of you who did partake out there, if you could drop me a line and let me know, do you think because it would just send my mind racing. It wouldn't be a high where I'd be happy probably, but it'd be like tripping, no? I'll let you weigh in with appropriate commentary here, but I don't know how to make heads or tails of this.
I mean, that's a very interesting perspective. Like, you have me thinking about it now, but yeah, it is almost like you're in an altered state, if you will.
Thank you, that part.
But, like when a liar lies to you, Sharon, do you feel betrayed or do you feel stupid, right? Whose fault is it that Nick Fuentes feels bad now? Aren't they the Ayn Rands of American politics? Like, take some personal responsibility for this, Nick. The rest of us saw that this man is a liar. The rest of us saw that he was a historic and practiced grifter, right? Especially grifting on the American people. The rest of us understand that Trump is a narcissist, right? People like Nick Fuentes wanted to believe that Trump was a strongman character, despite the fact that he looks and he sounds like a lump. So the cognitive dissonance is real, and it's penetrating. It's in all of their stuff, right? It's in all of their beliefs that they have, right? What did we say? It's like living in an altered state. Nick Fuentes wanted to believe that they had this hero of a man who would defend all of their worst thoughts and inclinations, right? All of their racism, all of their bigotry, all of their misogyny, all of their whatever else, right? They wanted to believe that this was their hero. They had a man that they could stand behind who would defend them and promote their ideas and make them feel like they weren't outcasts for being terrible people. And so they really just got all in behind him because of that, because that's who they needed him to be. And now I don't know why now he's finally like, oh, I was lied to. I mean, the evidence has been there for so long, but whatever, I guess we're here now. I'm curious to see where he goes from here. He's made this in his entire personality. Being a Trump supporter has been his entire personality since he was an adult human being. So what is he going to do now?
Where's his family? Didn't anybody try an intervention? Oh, well, sometimes things don't work out, Nick. I mean, the rest of us are used to disappointment. Sometimes things don't work out, especially when you do nutty, racist, misogynistic, goofball things. I can't help it that you're 18, put your life on hold for a
For
known
Donald
liar.
Trump, yeah.
He's lied his whole life. Okay.
Yeah.
He cares about no one but himself. And you're talking about the people who are charged. And I don't know. It lacks any and all personal responsibility for
Yeah.
him, those who participated. But that's what white privilege
Yeah,
does
and
to
they
people.
love personal responsibility though, right? You mentioned it earlier.
Oh,
Everybody else has to
yes,
pull themselves up by
that
their
part.
bootstraps, but Nick Fuentes was the victim of Donald Trump.
Mhm. Maybe he'll get a bailout. Should we give him a mental health bailout or
Like an emotional bail.
yes? Maybe
How
we
would that
should
work?
give him some affirmative action and for the years he lost, let's push him to the head of the line. Son,
So
sit
yeah,
down.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure the food wasn't even that great at Mar-a-Lago.
Oof.
I've never been there. I'll give that disclaimer. So don't come. You can sue me if you want. I
Well, if
don't
you
have
like
anything.
steak with ketchup, then maybe it's for you.
Right.